The place I would love to visit is San Juan, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico actually translates into English as rich port. It was first inhabited by Christopher Columbus in 1493 and was under Spanish control until 1917 in the Spanish-American War, where the U.S. Inherited it from Spain. In 1948, they granted their citizenship to the Puerto Ricans. Where I would love to stay in Puerto Rico is at La Concha. It is one of the hotels that was first opened in 1958 under the Tropical Modernism movement. Since then, it's been reopened in 2008 after a renovation, and it's one of the most sought after and beautiful hotels in Puerto Rico. On day one, I'd love to visit Castillo San Felipe del Morro. It was constructed in 1539 when King Charles V of Spain authorized it. It was used to defend the island of Puerto Rico, and in 1797 it fought off British invaders and kept control for the Spanish army. Also, while visiting Castillo, I could walk through and look at the 6-level citadel. It's like walking through a military history of Puerto Rico from the 1500s to the 20th century. Walk by passing cannons, still facing the ocean, and step inside a sentry box. See how the soldiers used to live and work in colonial times. And there were even enhancements made by the U.S. during World War II. After visiting the Castillo, to wrap up the evening, I'd love to visit the bioluminescent bay. It's one of the most beautiful attractions in Puerto Rico. Often called Bio Bay, it's one of the key tourist destinations, and the water is actually triggered by dinoflagellates, ocean plankton that generates the emerald green ultramarine illumination when the water is physically disturbed. You can see a couple of the pictures here, and it looks beautiful. After a long day out, it's stop in at Olivia Dieta Mediterranea, one of the most popular restaurants in San Juan. There, I'd like to try the Nurcia meatballs and the salmon. Both have great reviews, and the restaurant looks fantastic. The next day, I want to continue my sightseeing of Puerto Rico and visit El Yunque. It translates to the anvil. It's the only tropical rainforest in the U.S. National Forest System. A short 2-hour drive from San Juan will give me lovely views of the natural flora in Puerto Rico, and I could hike and walk up trails all throughout Puerto Rico and spend the majority of my day there. Another one of the many treasures of Puerto Rico is the Camuy Caves. This is over 600 feet deep and can take a tour all through subterranean ravines, and there's also an underground river. Some of the fun activities here would be an eco excursion, rappelling down the mouth of some of the caves, mudsliding, body rafting, and free jumping, which all sounds fantastic in this beautiful landscape. As you can see, Puerto Rico has lots of hidden treasures and plenty of places to discover. I can't wait to take my trip there, and I'm sure I'll be back very soon.